Okay, now let's see if this thing actually works right this time. Because for some reason it wasn't working. Like, the stream just did not work. Okay, now the thing's actually working. Alright, this thing is being so stupid. Why does it have to not work well? Oh my... I actually want to just freaking knock this thing's teeth out. This thing is... YouTube is just pissing me off. Yeah, there we go. Now it's actually working. There we go. Now it's working. What the hell is going on with this thing? Why is it being so stupid? Yeah, we'll go for the Star Me. Code 192837446. And to answer your question, Alex, I like Shit Ninja. I think it's a gimmick, but it's a gimmick, and that's really all it is. But it's an interesting idea. I'm like, this is just actually pissing me off that it actually was this just stupid that the thing was not working right because whatever reason. Well, it's good that I actually checked that, and I was like, yo, is this something is wrong here. That I think something was wrong, and that I'm glad I figured out what something was wrong. Now I need to actually grab the right link. Yeah, okay, this is the right link. X's are for the start. X's are the Star Me. Sorry if I'm like just not saying anything. I have to like fix everything for like all my pings and everything because this thing was being stupid. I gotta resend actually a ping in my own Discord. This link actually works. This link actually works. Again, sorry. I don't need to catch the Star Me. Hello, Mr. Worldwide. Wait, please don't tell me something else is going wrong. Yeah, now everything is working perfectly fine. Like, it might have just been I don't get what was happening that was making it just such a, basically a brain destroy. But I mean, at least it's working now. But yeah, so how was everyone doing? I have absolutely no clue what I was mentioning in the last one, but hey, hope everything works now. I'm I'm mostly just mentally exhausted because of that stupid errors with the stream, and I've also been running earlier for like 2 hours, so I'm just kind of like brain dead at the moment. Kind of just like wanted to take, you know, a stream to just like relax, chill out, recalibrate mentally. You know, if that makes any sense. I am gonna go for the max rockfall because that's gonna be the best option here. Hopefully, the obstagoon. I was gonna hopefully the obstagoon user would go for screech or something like that if it has it, but no, it doesn't. It also might be because like I adjusted like the volume settings, maybe, but possibly not. Maybe I don't know, because my audio thing is just I don't know. I also have a different audio hookup setup now. Like I kind of like messed with the audio settings a little bit, well, audio hookups. And also, holy freaking crap, latency is a lie. This thing is like 10 seconds behind where I am. Power gem. But now... Okay, Vasculine goes for substitute. Interesting option. Well, I'm pissed because Melania's Lapras killed... unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. I mean, I like Orbeetle. I like Orbeetle. It's a neat Pokemon. It's a very neat Pokemon. It's like, it's one of the many UFO Pokemon there are, and I think like all UFO Pokemon are really cool. Just they're intrinsically cool ideas. But a good thing is now we have a Sandstorm, so now I have boosted special defense, even though it doesn't actually matter. However, thankfully, Ho-Oh's gonna get a little residual chip damage. And, thankfully, Ho-Oh's gonna go down this turn. Because, I mean, I'm just gonna destroy the thing with Max Rockfall, and then the Power Gem from the, Starmie, geez, I forgot its name for a second, is gonna destroy it. You know, I realized Orbeetle is the second Ladybug Pokemon. What's the first alien Ladybug Pokemon? What's the first one? Because, like, Ledian is a superhero. Like, Ledian is actually, like, a superhero. Yeah, Ledian is based on a superhero. Max Rockfall. And Ho-Oh goes Squish. It's superhero. It could be based on that. It could be based on that, but I've always seen the most commonly cited thing as superhero. I have always seen superhero be the cited thing. Thankfully, we just got our next encounter. Actually, I can check that right now. Bulbapedia Ledian. Bulbapedia Ledian. So I'm pretty sure Ledian it's that. I wonder what the announcement. A Rave, Ezekiel Moniz. Are you new here? I don't recognize the name. Sorry you couldn't join. We had a lot of errors involving the stream just set up today. And no shiny, so we're gonna go for our next one. You could definitely join in this one because we're just doing another one because we have to keep doing them. And well, the first one we didn't join in. We didn't have anyone join in because it was the error stream. And the error just completely potatoed this entire stream. So we had to basically redo a whole nother stream, and it was not part of that. So now we're going to be opening up. I think they actually opened up the BDSP early because it was actually leaked online in full because people got like rental copies, and because people be people, they like leaked them online. Because people be people. They're a-holes. Now, if you want to join, you can. If you join in the, of course, the battles, join in the Dynamax Adventure battles, you will be fast-tracked for the shiny giveaway. which we can work out the details of in the Discord if you would be so inclined to join up with that. Who is AAA? Who is Mr. AAA? Thank you very much for joining. We always can use the assistance. Ah, Monster Man. Thank you very much. Monster Man. I never really got why people like go crazy for Shanks. I never really understood it. I will be honest. It's one that just never really struck me anyway. But also, Rave, if you want to join. You know, sometimes like the whole line, like the line, even non-shiny, never really like did anything special for me. It's like it's always kind of like puzzling me, like what is it that people see? It's like it's just one of the things that I just don't get it. Also, Rave. Oh, do you, Ezekiel, do you not have the Crown Tundra, the expansion pass, or do you just not know where to go to get to it? Because we can help you with that after this one, or like while this one is actually ongoing, we can help you with that. You better join quick, Mr. Worldwide. There's 20 seconds left. Okay. So you have the Crown Tundra, correct, Rave? Okay, good. We're starting off with a fire. We're starting off with a rock type. You probably should go for Heat more, AAA. Okay. After this, we can show you how to do the thing, Rave. We'll show you how to do it after this one, and because we have a rock type, we'll go through this one really quick. Ooh. Can someone please? I hope that the. At least the AA picked the Seadra. At least the AA picked it. Okay, yeah. After this, we'll show you how to get to it, because it is admittedly very annoying how to actually do this. Yeah. It's incredibly annoying. Okay, let's look for what we're gonna get. Let's see. So that's a Swampert. All right, here's the plan. We go for the Diggersby because it, I believe, has a rock type move. Yeah, pretty much all you gotta do is you gotta go to the Crown Tundra place. I'll actually show you where on the map you have to go for it. Right, because it'll probably be a bit easier. But yeah, we get 4 people in this. This will be actually going by really fast. Like that's one of the reasons why I love just like having you guys with me, is just like a group of people to do stuff with. But Rave, are you new here? Are you new here, Rave? You should actually probably be the one to Dynamax. Heat more. Well, here's the thing else. I don't really think it looks cute. Like I don't really think the Shinx line looks cute, and I don't really think the evolutions are like. I don't know. They just come off as a little edgy to me. Is kind of the thing. Like like it just comes off as kind of edgy. There's a lot of things that come off as edgy when it comes to Pokemon for me. Wow. It crit the sub. It actually crit the sub. That's amazing. Yeah, Metal Sound actually drops its special defense 1. So net decrease of 1. Fantastic. And also thank you guys for the 4 likes already. Love it. Fortunately, that's going to decrease the power of Seadra, but could be worse. Yes, I think Mewtwo is edgy. Mewtwo just tries way too hard. When it comes to me, like, there's a fine line between Pokemon that are, like, intrinsically cool as an idea, and then there's Pokemon where they kind of need to twist things to, like, an absurd degree to, like, pump things up. And it's like, when you have to go to that degree of, like, going to, like, the nth degree to, like, hype something up, is like, that's when it goes into trying way too hard and becoming a bit edgy. It's like, okay. You just stop it. Like Haxorus. It is a dragon with a double-bladed axe for a face. Like, end of story, take my money. I like that. You don't need to try anything harder to get people to find that cool. It just is. Max overgrowth. And yeah, Diggersby's actually kind of bulky. I think this thing actually does have a rock-type moves that will be useful to have. I think it also does that it might also have weaker ground moves now because, well, then again, I think Grassy Terrain only affects Bulldoze and Earthquake. And Magnitude. I don't think it affects just all ground moves as a general. I have used a Heatmore once. I mean, the thing is, there's only, like, certain Pokemon that people get that way about, where it's, like, where I used to be, like, that way, where it's, like, yo, you get mad, like, someone like certain Pokemon, like, I still, to a degree, sort of am, but the reason for it is you are essentially only liking something predominantly due to a way in which the thing was specifically marketed to be. It was basically designed to be, everyone will like this thing, and if you don't like it, we're gonna make you like this thing. It's kind of like overinflating something, and then the pushback from that overinflation of something is kind of, at least that's where I stand on certain things. You know, it's like, it's kind of like a thing that they've done, that they build up themselves, and then there's the equal and opposite reaction. Kind of all physics in that way. Roselia is not good. Talonflame is bad. And we'll go for the Cofagrigus. Yeah, Cofagrigus is actually probably pretty good to have because, like, it's freaking bulky. It's freaking bulky. Hey, Jared, for once. You are on time. So what do you mean by the 20-minute battle timer? Do you mean just, like, for battles in general? Because I like it. I actually like the timer. Like, you need to be, like, good at thinking on your feet. You need to be, okay, this is what they have, this is what I have. Within a short amount of time, I need to make my decisions. I like that. It's like, I don't like stall battles. That's why I don't like singles. The only thing where that is allowed is when... Yeah, agreed. Infernape is... the thing is, Infernape is just a neat idea. It's just like, it's a very neat idea for a Pokemon. And... I mean, I can understand if people don't like it for, like, reasons like, yeah, Infernape. People liking it can get a bit annoying at times, so I can understand that. But, at the same time, it is a legitimately well-designed thing because of what it is actually based on. And just it kind of goes the line between overly designed and simplistic. You know, it's got, you know, it's just a monkey with fire on its head, but it's got, you know, little flourishes on, you know, its design. Which is why I think it looks great. Oh, you stupid thing. You got rid of my boosts. I mean, that's mostly because that's kind of what it is. That's kind of what Lucario is. Yeah, it's wrong to say that, but like it's a bit of a stereotype that is not 100% inaccurate. We actually discussed that. We actually discussed that before on this channel in some other videos. And the crit. Unfortunately, huge power now goes away in place with Mummy. Thankfully, at the very least... Oh, wait, no, it has Haze, so it's going to get rid of the defense drops every single time. You just keep using all your room ability thingies. Just keep doing them all you want. It's not going to matter. So please, go away. I'm not going to use... Yeah, you're right about that, Alex. You are very, very right about Alex, considering what it is actually based on. And this is where we cut off this conversation at the neck. This conversation is over. We're moving on to something else. We are moving on to something else now. Why are we getting so many crits? We're just getting, like, crits left and right here. Scald the Burny Water. Diggersby. Fire Lash. I like Fire Lash. Fire Lash is a neat move. Like, Fire Lash is a move that if it existed back in Gen 5, it probably would have made Heat more really, really good. Because, like, it's a move that automatically drops your physical defense, and it's a pretty decently powerful Fire-type move. Like, it's an 80-base power move. When you consider, okay, well, you're hitting a dropped defense, dropping it again, that's going to add up, and that's going to be a pretty good move, all things considered. It's just kind of a shame, like, it's one of those things, but, like, if a move... I don't think so, because the idea of, because if you just put like, a sash on it, or, like, put a scarf, like, put a sash on it, well, you're ensuring a defense drop. Also, that's absolutely amazing that you named that Inteleon that. That's absolutely amazing. But, yeah, it's like, it's a guaranteed defense drop, and, like, that's actually kind of useful tech, especially when you consider... Well, Entei wouldn't get... If Entei didn't get Fire Lash, because, like... You know, physical fire types really aren't a great thing, but Entei's better for, like, different reasons. Like, Entei's good because it's really bulky for a fire type. Like, for a fire type, it's unusually bulky. And that's a good thing, because, like, it's an interesting fire type. Yeah, it's like there's not a lot of fire types that are like designed to be bulky, even like outside of say like Heatran. There's really not many bulky fire types that are not like tanks. Even I don't even think there's really many like fire type tanks. Yeah, that is ironic. But I mean, it's a steel type. Like, Steel Bug is an amazing type combination. Remember, it only has one weakness. It only has one weakness. Yeah, that's one of the big things that kind of always recirculates back to like, Steel, is that Steel will always be the best defensive type combination on anything. Even if situationally, it's not the best. In a general sense, it is the best and most reliable. A man with a talent that doesn't have max stats. I mean, some people just don't use bottle caps. Some people just either they don't use bottle caps, they don't go out for it. Yes, it is indeed obligatory joke, and it is indeed perfection to name it that. It is perfection. Insert that Magneto perfection meme here. Michael Fassbender was so good as Magneto. I wish that we could have Michael Fassbender as Magneto again. The problem is, because Disney now owns the X-Men, they're probably not going to do that. I mean, both Saran McKellen and, like, Michael Fassbender were amazing as Magneto, because, like, Magneto's such a great character. I love it. It's like, there are very few villains, like, I guess more like antagonists, because he's not really, like, a villain in, like, the classical sense. Like, he's an antagonist, but he's not, like, he has good intentions behind what he's doing, despite him doing very bad things. Oh no, don't do that, Mr. Worldwide. Don't be that mean. Don't be that mean. Scald! And it doesn't burn. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, it's like I'd like to see more of Magneto in like the the MCU, because like now that Disney does own just like everything Marvel, like now that Disney owns everything, they actually are like bringing in the X-Men, and I look forward to seeing how they're gonna do that, because I mean like I find the X-Men fascinating as an idea, just like a bunch of characters like they're just born with superpowers, like that I find fascinating. You know, and it's like, because you kind of skip the whole, like, origin story of, hey, this accident happens to me, and it gives me powers. Like, it skips the whole thing. I don't think Basket Legion actually is going to have a blue form, because the red kind of looked almost purplish to me. It could have just been, like, the lighting of the room I was in, or, like, the brightness I have on my computer, but it looked... like, it looked purple to me, rather than it looked, like, straight blue or red. Which makes me kind of think they might have it be, like, it's a joined thing, where it's not, you know, strictly a blue basculin or strictly a red basculin. But I could be wrong about that. How'd they KO the Scizor? How did they KO the Scizor? What sort of heresy did they have to do to destroy Scizor? And now it is time for the bird to strike again. Goodbye, birdie. Bye-bye, birdie. Bye-bye, birdie. Let's go for... actually, I'll go for Howl. I will go for Howl because... And Quick Claw, interesting. Love seeing the Quick Claw activate. Unfortunately, we cannot burn Ho-Oh. I mean, burning Ho-Oh would be absolutely amazing to just destroy that amazing physical attacks out of it. But, I mean, we have a resist, a resist, a resist, and a very bulky neutral. We should be okay. We should be okay. Substitute. The fish goes into protection. Ah, he had a Charizard. Yes, this one doesn't really have much, doesn't really have much for... Oh. Huh. That's... Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that Wonder Room, because on the one hand, I am punching up against its absurdly high special defense, and the weaker water moves can hit its now weak special defense. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, thing is, Charizard competitively do run Blast Burn. They competitively do run Blast Burn. Mostly for, like, the maximum power, what's it called? The G-Max Wildfire. That's not uncommon. That is not an uncommon thing. Like, you will see Blastoise with, Cannonade running Hydro Cannon, G-Max Venusaur will be running either Leaf Storm or, Frenzy Plant. It's not an uncommon thing. You know, it is a legitimate idea. It's just like, it's one of those things where it makes sense in some cases. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. The revenge kill. The kill of the revenge. Max Rockfall! I'm gonna drop a boulder on your face. Oh, the damage is real. That is some very real damage. Now it doesn't even matter because you're at slivers. You are little slivers. And you're gonna destroy yourself anyway with the recoil. Thank you, Ho, for destroying yourself. I always appreciate it. Catch luxury ball number 7. Alright. Let me... Alright, now we can show Ezekiel how to get in, and also Mr. Worldwide, you can join up. I mean, see, here's the thing. See, here's the thing, Mr. Worldwide. James Pond is pretty good, but here's the one I'm most partial to. Bubble 07. I'm more partial to Bubble 07. Because here's the best part. Sobble is also Galar Pokedex entry 007. It works on so many levels, as in all 2 of them. Well, I guess 3 because it's a water type. Yeah. No, Bubble 07, as in, like, Bubble the water type move. 07. I love it. It's so good. But Ezekiel, if you're still watching, the way to get to this place, when you first get to the Crown Tundra, you are right here at the Slippery Slope train station. So what you want to go do is you want to hop on your bike, just come, go this way, so you go left, turn right, and then just follow this path right here. There'll be a strong spawn in front of you, and, like, right on your left. It'll be right over there. Well, here's the thing. The water type has always been... Pokedex entry 007 for the starter. And it's fantastic that, like, it actually fits very, very well with being a lizard, because, like, lizards naturally have all kinds of weird adaptations, just, like, to do all kinds of, like, they have, like, extra eyelids, they have, the gliding lizards, they can run on water, they have all sorts of weird, cool adaptations to do things, that it actually fits very well with, like, a secret agent. But, also, like, Rave, for getting in, you're gonna want to go open your YCOM menu, press your plus button to get to the online if you have Switch Online, and then you talk to this lady right here. Say, yes, please. If you're going to be joining up with us, you just have to go for anything is fine. And when you get to anything is fine, you will press X, not X, you press plus to type in link code. And then the link code is the pinned message, which is 19283746. and that will bring you to my raid when I set it up. But, it's time to go in. I'm sure if they made it a fire or... the thing is, I don't think they would have. I don't really think they could have made it a fire type, because, like, I mean, they could have made it like a fire lizard, but, like... I think it works best with a water type. It works best with a water type. I will be honest, I don't particularly like Cinderace. I don't like Cinderace. I don't. I don't like it. But, yes, the thing is open for anyone who wants to join. And my team for BDSP, I have one of them sort of thought out mostly, not 100%. I know that I'm using Infernape. I know I'm using Infernape. You know, I am definitely using Infernape. I'm definitely using Garchomp. I'm definitely using Togekiss. I might use a Roserade. However, I might also use like either Drapion or Drapion or Roserade. Yeah, there's just so many Pokemon in Sinnoh that are just fantastic. It's like Unova. There's too many fantastic things for me to pick like 6 to want to use. I mean, you know, already half my team is like, it's Togekiss, Garchomp, and Infernape. Like, those are like the staples. It's like, I don't. Hey, Charizard! Welcome in. Thank you, Mr. Worldwide. I will put you down. And who's Joker? Who's Joker? Oh man, that's a real tough choice. I gotta go with that. Clang Clang, not bad. So who's Joker? Is Joker? Is that you, Rave? Oh, hello, Joker. Joker Crack. Hello. Are you new here? Thank you for participating in the thing. Oh, Colossal, nice. Welcome to how did you find us? How did you find us? And yeah, we have like an absolutely stacked team. Our team is just lethal. But here's the best part. We have Aurorus right there. We have Aurorus right there. And then we have Tyrantrum. So we're gonna get like absolutely ludicrous amounts of things. Like you Clink Clang, you're probably gonna want to switch over to Aurorus or Tyrantrum. We got both the dinos. We got both the dinos. I can say a lot of bad things about Kalos, and when it comes time for the X and Y Let's Play, you guys are going to be hearing all of it. However, the one thing that I will say Kalos did well, they made great fossils. They made great fossils. Like, just... These are, like, Tyrantrum and Aurorus are probably my favorite pair of fossil Pokemon there are in the entire series. You know, they're probably my favorite like pair of fossils, even though I might like, say, like I like Cradilly more than like any of the other fossils, and I also like really like Archeops. When it comes to them with the other fossil of the same gen, like, nothing is like, as high as both of them. I mean, the thing is, I don't like most of Kalos' Pokemon. Most of the Pokemon Kalos has, I just don't like. Like, I think Aegislash is really cool. It's a neat Pokemon. But, like, outside of Aegislash, the fossils... I mean, to a degree, Heliolisk, like, I like it, but I'm not a big fan of most of them. Like, sure, you know, Heliolisk is cool. Sure, like, Noivern is a neat idea, but it's like, none of them stick out. I also I do not like Talonflame. I don't like Talonflame. I don't like the bird that is weaker than a Moongus in terms of physical attack. It's weaker than a Moongus. It has, like, basically the same physical attacks as a Skarmory. And none of the bulk. I mean, like, I told you, I have a lot of bad things to say about Callus. I will hold nothing back. Sorry, my cord from my headphones somehow came undone. Sure, we'll catch Aurorus. At some point, I will be shiny hunting Aurorus. At some point. Yes, it is. It is. It actually is. It has a lower attack. That if you look at the base attack set of Talonflame, look at the base attack set of Amoonguss. It's lower. It's hilarious. Like, the whole reason Talonflame was good was because of the priority that Gale Wings offered it. That was all it was. Hey, Mr. Mini Geologist, hello, welcome, and I'm glad to see a fellow geologist is in the thing. I study geoscience. Well, yes, but here's the thing. Onyx is meant to be defensive. Onyx is meant to be a wall. You know? It's a Pokemon that's meant to just sit there. that makes sense. But yeah, welcome in, Mr. Mini Geologist. Pleasure to have you here. But Joker, how did you find us, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, like, but a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon have, like, completely nonsensical stats. Like, they just don't make sense. I have no idea what Gorillas is. I mean, so Waddle's okay for the point in the game you get it at. Like, that's the thing you also got to remember about a lot of Pokemon. Are their stats good for the point in the game that they are going to be, like, doing things at? You know, if, like, you have a fully evolved thing, but it's got, like, paper-thin defenses and, like, 85 attack, you know, even against, like, fully evolved thing, this good thing is going to be doing probably not much unless, like, it's super effective, and even then, it might not land the KOs you need. Kind of like those little funny things that I'm actually making a video on, like, very weird Pokemon stat things, like very strange things involving numbers in Pokemon. It's a video that I'm actually working on right now, like how a certain Pokemon actually can completely destroy how Trick Room works because of a weird thing in the coding. Interesting. I respect stop motion things. Like, people who can do the stop motion stuff, that's amazing, because I have the utmost respect for people who can do stop motion things, purely because it's something that I would never have the patience for. Yeah, Leavanny actually is, like, legitimately very strong, because it's actually, like, pretty fast. It's pretty fast, it actually has a really good attack stat, and also it actually just gets good power moves. You know, that's one of the other things, is that it actually gets moves that are not garbage. You know, most bug types from regions get not good moves. You know, it's like, sure, Beedrill might get, like Poison Jab, but it's an 80 base attack coming off an 80 base physical attack. Not good. Like, Scolipede also is very good. I would say it counts as a regional bug, because it is actually the first bug type tied with Lavanna you actually get access to in the region. It's like, they're actually very good because they have very good stats. What I mean is, like, an attacker having, a high attack stat, not, the attacks that on par with a tank. Because, like, that's the weird thing about a lot of these, like, the early game bug types, back in, like, the early games they evolve at level 12. The whole point of them is you pick them up early in the game, and then when you get pretty much beyond level 15 Pokemon, you just discard them. Like, the whole point of it was basically you keep, like, rotate out your roster as time goes on. That was how they actually kind of designed the games. They didn't design the games to be like, you hold on to a static team of 6. Wait 2 game, but never leveled it up, and... Oh, that's unfortunate, not being able to find your DS. Like, I have never had that happen to me, but I've heard horror stories of people, like, misplacing their DS or their games, and they just can never find them again. It's heartbreaking. Alright, Jokers, you're probably going to want to take this Tyrantrum. Oh, that's unfortunate. Losing an Oras. That's not good. Here's actually, speaking of Oras, this is a weird thing about Oras that I never got, why people call it Oras. Because it's Omega Ruby, as in Omega being the last, Alpha Sapphire, Alpha being the first. It should be called Azor, because Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. Because that's how the words go. But we don't because reasons. But yeah, I was like, I love how just we have, like, all rock types. It's like everything with a rock type move is going to be destroying Ho-Oh. But yeah, we should make Azor the way that it is pronounced, not Oras. And again, thank you for everyone who showed up. So, Mr. Mini Geologist, how did you find us, actually, if you don't mind me asking? Because, like, it's weird we get new people that are, like, not from raids. And it's just, like, I always, like, wonder, like, how you heard about me so I can, like, maybe expand in that direction. You know, if you don't mind. Please don't peril. Ah, son of... Brrr. Scald burn! Body slam. At least we paralyze it in return. I'm actually almost done with it. I just need to do a few more. Very nice. Very nice. I will probably check it out when I'll check it out. Oh, really? Okay, thank you. Okay, so just live shiny hunts. Good to know. Yeah, we don't just do shiny hunts. We do, like, competitive battling. We do, Let's Plays of not just Pokemon. We do, like, we've been doing a Metroid series right now. We're doing, like, Shovel Knight as well. We played Fossil Fighters. We're working on Fossil Fighters Champions at the moment. Like, that's going to be uploaded later. We are going to be playing Super Metroid, then Metroid Fusion, both of which were blind. I have never played any Metroid game. And when we get a better capture card for my Switch, we are going to be doing Metroid Dread. Yeah, we do shiny hunts every so often. We do Let's Plays of Pokemon games, of course, as you probably can guess. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff, and we're gonna be expanding into more things. Once we get a better capture card, I'm gonna be doing things with when I get a better capture, I can do things on my Xbox, so I can like do the Transformers games. I can play like the Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, War of Cybertron. I can do Pikmin on the Switch. I can do like Call of Duty Zombies, which is something I really want to. Which it's funny that like Because like Call of Duty Zombies was actually like one of my big ideas for wanting to make a channel about a long time ago. And actually, I actually was planning on playing Other M. Like, Alex, I actually did plan on playing Other M, because I've heard a lot of negative things about Other M, and I'm just like... one of my friends told me about, like, the negative reception that Other M has. I'm like, you're talking to a guy who can't stand Kanto, loves Unova, doesn't like Megas, loves Dynamaxing. This is a perfect thing for me. AAA, you might want to take this. I mean, I'll take it just to have it. Please give it to, good, okay, give it to AAA. We played Zero Mission, we've played Zero Mission, we've played Samus Returns, we are currently working on Super Metroid, that's currently uploading, that's an ongoing upload series. Next will be Fusion, and then after that will be Dread, and then, like, as a side thing, we'll eventually be doing, like, Prime 1, 2, and 3, Other M. I might do Prime Pinball. I might do Prime Pinball at some point, because just, like, it just sounds fun. I have liked Pokemon since... Okay. The first game I remember seeing was Sapphire. But I, air quote, played, like, not even a battle in that game. So I wouldn't really count that. And I would say I've been a fan, like, what I would consider concretely knowing I was a fan since Sinnoh. Potentially both of those. The reason because I know that I've been a fan of Pokemon for a very long time, because I don't remember how long ago this was. It was like a President's Day marathon of Pokemon. And I think it was like the lead up to the Sinnoh premiere, I think. And I think anyways, I don't know. But yeah, it was that happened. But I also remember I have been a Pokemon fan for as long as I have been a Godzilla fan. And Godzilla is one of the most long-running constants of my life. And I remember that for the one reason of the first time I ever saw Godzilla was my brother and I were watching the episode of the Pokemon anime where it was Ash versus Blaine on top of the volcano. And I remember it because of, like, the freaking seismic toss, you know, that Charizard does. Because during the commercial for one of that, like, at some point during that episode, it went to commercial, and we flipped through the channels. And because Cartoon Network's, like, right next to the Sci-Fi channel, like, we clicked the channel, and the channel it went down to was Godzilla 2000, where it was the end battle of Godzilla versus Orga. And I just remember seeing that, and that was when, like, the Godzilla obsession is born. This was the moment my life changed. Like, I like that was literally a moment in my life when I saw Godzilla for the first time. But yeah, I've been a Pokemon fan for pretty much as long as I can remember. Like, at the very least, since Hoenn, since halfway through Gen 3, I would say is the latest to potentially earlier. And thank you, Joker. You were absolutely wonderful in this. You are put down for the giveaway. If you would like to join the Discord, we can organize things with that. No Aurorus, no Tyrantrum. Unfortunately, no Ho-Oh. We're going to go for another one. We'll pick that clock up to 8. And again, thank you guys so much for all the assists. Like, this is one of the reasons I love doing Dynamax Adventures with you guys. It just goes by so quick. The one on the DS, the Transformers game on the DS, I'm not sure which one that actually was. That might have been... That might have been Fall of Cybertron, because I remember that there was a DS, like, Transformers game, because I remember one of my cousins, their cousin had, like, the Transformers, like, DS case, I think is what it was, and I know that Transformers, like, Fall of Cybertron and, like, War for Cybertron were on the DS, so it might have been those. But yeah, but it's like, there's times I think, like, how old, like, Transformers is, and, like, how old, like, Call of Duty Zombies, Black Ops 2 and 3 are, and I just feel like, I feel so old, because I remember sitting, waiting for, like, those DLCs of Black Ops 3 to come out. Like, I got Black Ops 3 early, I wanted to get the Juggernog mini fridge, and, like, waiting for all the DLCs to come out, and now we just look back and it's like, the Aether storyline of Zombies is finished, and it finished years ago. Jeez, where did the time go? It just, like, it's even worse when I think back to, like, the Pokemon, where it's like, I remember when Diamond and Pearl first came out, because I really wanted those, like, stupid giant DS stylus that had the, like, the Dialga and Palkia toppers on them. I wanted those, and I never got them. And I was just like, I look back and I just think, so many years have gone by, and nothing, and I just haven't, I'm still the same, and nothing's changed, and I'm just like, I love it. Well, I have changed a lot, but it's just like, I always just keep going back to Pokemon. It's like, it's a great thing. It brings people together in so many ways. I love it. I mean, it wasn't really midlife crisis. It was more so I heavily disagree with the direction the series is going in, and I cannot support a series going in that direction. So no, I will just not support the series at all. And then like my friend said, like a couple of like, remember those things you didn't like that they did? Okay, they took those things out. Those things are gone. You'll probably like give the series a chance one more time. I give the series a chance, and it's like, I love it. The series is great again. Pokemon has redeemed itself in my eyes. And the person who actually got me back in is the friend of mine who is no longer with us. They were the person that we held the Ultra Series Remembrance battles for. They are the reason this whole thing happens. But again, thank you guys for the just 6 likes. Thank you guys so much. It's like, it means so much. And why am I getting no notifications on Streamlabs? Why is Streamlabs giving me no notifications? It's giving me no alerts that when anyone subscribes, which is really stupid because that's kind of the job of the whole feed. Alright, hey, Heatmore, welcome back again. I'll go with Emolga. Piloswine, not bad. Piloswine is not bad. And again, thank you, AAA. And we're getting botted. We are getting botted. Well, at the very least, getting botted means we're big enough to get botted. Okay, you are getting blocked. Report. Unwanted or spam. Report. Thank you. And let's see. Hide user on this channel. You must be hidden. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Jared, for doing that. Yeah, I know. Trusting technology to be consistent. Yeah, I'm aware. Well, we got botted for the first time, which is good, because it means, like, okay, we're big enough for bots to start taking notice of us. And the Polytoad's going to be a good thing to pick up. It's going to be a very good thing to pick up. Again, it's a very good thing that we are finally big enough to get botted. That's an accomplishment. I think that's an accomplishment. Yeah. Alright. Very least, Max Lightning is now, like, pushed to the mirror. But seriously, why do they have to keep freaking giving us not good things? And again, thank you guys, like, all for the views. It means a lot. We're almost at 260. We are almost at 260. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And of course, our audience engagement is increasing at a very steady pace, which is always a good thing. Again, that helps so much for the algorithm. It helps so much with the algorithm. Okay, someone should probably pick up this Polytoad. I am not going to, but someone probably should. It'll be great for Ho-Oh. I mean, the fact that it will drop its fire-type damage. Also has Helping Hand, which is not bad. I don't think I did. Sorry, Mr. Main Geologist. Sorry about that. Of course we're going for of course we're gonna go for Colossal. Of course we're going for Colossal. I'm gonna go switch here. I'm gonna switch with the lady person. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. I mean, okay, that's not bad. You should probably go for the you should probably pick up the Colossal. I mean, they're annoying, yes, but at the same time, it means we're big enough to get botted, which is important for me. Like, that is a good sign. You know, it's a sign of growth. But again, yes, anyone who participates, they will get a... Actually, oh, this is really good because it means that my water moves are going to be dealing even more damage now. Razor Shell. The good thing is that this thing's going to get annihilated. Unfortunately, Heatmore is going to still be annoying. Oh, nice. I will definitely, I'll check that out. Definitely. Not really sure what Gorillas is, but I mean, I'll find out when I look it up. Also, if you join the Discord, you can actually post a link to your video when it goes up. There's a self-promotion tab in the Discord. You can post it there. Raise or shield. Look at the damage that did. It's also physical 8. Oh, and the drop too. Nice. Like here's the funny thing about like Razor Shell and Liquidation. Liquidation is just a better version of Razor Shell, I'm pretty sure. Unless like Razor Shell has a better chance of dropping the defense. I'm gonna check that actually. Also, going back to your earlier comment, Alex, about Ledian. I actually never followed up on that. Trivia. Behavior. Origin. Ledian seems to be based on a ladybug, particularly the Asian lady beetle or 7-spot lady bird due to its bright red color and black spots and nocturnal habits. It may be targeted by fireflies, humanoid. Huh. I guess you're right. I guess you are right. It actually is inspired by the gray alien. I always heard it was superhero, but I guess it wasn't. Learn something new every day. Wow, that's actually kind of hilarious. Ledian could not learn any bug or flying moves until Generation 3. Unless it had hidden power. And its was only normal like, until Generation 4. And it... Wow, it didn't learn any level up bug or flying moves until Gen 7. That's actually comical. Ledian sucks. Ledian is just complete garbage. That's amazing. It's like... and yet people still want games to go back to the days when, like, Ledian was kind of how most Pokemon were. You know, when Pokemon that weren't like Ledian was the outlier. It's like... you people really want the games to go back to being terrible? When Pokemon were just complete garbage across the board? So why was Ledian good in Mystery Dungeon? What did Ledian have that was good in Mystery Dungeon? That's an Indeedee. Let's go Indeedee. Is everything okay, AAA? Oh yeah, multi-moves are broken in Mystery Dungeon, and I love how broken they are. They are just ridiculous in those games. I love them. We unfortunately are probably not gonna do the Mystery Dungeon stream anytime soon, or we're just a bit too jam-packed for everything. The Generation 5 games are amazing. The Gen 5 games are amazing. They're the best. But also, we lost a huge amount of our viewers. What happened? Huh. I just realized, like, we basically lost, like, a lot of viewers. Wait, Skitty has, like, multi-hit moves? What do you mean by, like, Skitty? Why is Skitty? What multi-hit moves does Skitty have? Because I remember in... Why are you ganging up on me, you stupid thing? Because I remember in, Oh, double slap! Because I remember in, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, it was utter garbage. It was utter garbage because the fight against Dusknoir and the Sableye, because it will always have normal eyes. And you have a boss battle where everything is a ghost type. So it just turns into a massive slog. And I remember, like, I had a friend of mine who got Skitty as their starter, and they basically just could not beat could not beat the Dusk Noir Sableye boss battle. Because he was just that bad. Oh yeah, attractors on both genders and that? Interesting. But yeah, like, I was like, we have like 8 people and now we're down to 2. Is something else going on? I mean, we were kind of winding down anyway. I mean, I was gonna go, like, not like end. I was probably gonna end the stream soon. But wow, we lost a lot of people. I guess maybe someone else might have gone live, like some big person went live. No idea. I actually haven't seen Chugga Conroy's series on it yet. Which I actually haven't really been watching Chugga Conroy lately, which is unfortunate because I really love his videos. It's like, I love his content. I guess it's just like my personal idol is like, I don't really watch my idol anymore now that I'm like slowly trying to become like him. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, Chugga Conroy is like a personal idol. He is like my personal hero. He inspires me to continue trying to do things. I never looked up about Razor Shell. I need to look up Razor Shell now. Razor Shell. Razor Shell. Razor Shell. Razor Shell Pokemon. Okay, it's 50% chance of dropping defense, whereas I think liquidation is 10. So it actually is not just a better version of Razor. Liquidation. Pokemon. Yeah, 20% chance. Okay. How do you set a link battle for Ho-Oh? I can actually tell you how to go do that. I would I will look in. I mean, it depends on what kind of music they do. Cause like I'm most like heavy metal and rock type music. Like that's mostly like I'm not the biggest fan of like rap or country or stuff like that. So, or like even like pop music, it's not really my thing. So depending on what it is, I may or may not like it. Max Giza, why is this stupid freaking thing using Sunny Day over and over and over again? I can tell you how to set the link battle code for Ho-Oh. I can tell you how to set that. Yeah, no, we have like 8 people in here now. Just like we're 3. Yeah, this Heatmore is trying to sabotage us. This Heatmore is a saboteur Heatmore. Interesting. All right, I will definitely look into it. And with that, the Ho-Oh goes down. I have no idea which Mario game I'd play because I have never played a Mario game. So it's like I wouldn't know where to start. You know, it's like I just would not know where to start. But I was like, I love how we're flying through the Ho-Oh battles. Just so much faster than we were flying through the Reshiram ones. Like, we're on, like, video 2, and we have, like, 10 of these things already knocked out. We were on Ho-Oh. We were on, like, Reshiram, and we didn't even get, like, this many done, because we have actual people that we're helping with now. You know, it's like, also, that one Reshiram was, like, 3 hours, I think we had one of them. Nope. Alright. This next one is going to be the last one we do. This next one is going to be our last one, then we're going to go rating. But how you set the code for the Ho-Oh thing? You come to this lady, you speak with her. You, if you will be joining, will be clicking anything is fine. Because I will be doing this. When you get to like the anything is fine Dynamax menu thing, You press the plus button to set a link code. The link code is 192837446. Then you press plus to set the code. Then when you invite others, and then you'll be able to join mine. So that's pretty much how you do it. It's really finicky and really annoying, but that's it. And hey, we're building our viewer. We're building our numbers back up. We're back to 5 people. We're slowly reaching back to where we were before, which is important. Oh, good. Monster Man, you are back. Good. Well, let's see you here. But also you have to make sure you are connected to the internet, UT family. You're going to have to remember you're connected to do that. You have to click you have to click invite others. You are connected to the internet, right? Because you have to be connected to the internet. I also just showed you how to join. I remember you gotta talk to her, you gotta click, and, anything's fine. Then press plus, and then type in the link code. And then type in, and then click invite others. UT family, like, can you stop spamming that? Like, what? Just watch what I'm doing on screen. There we go. Hopefully now things are all sorted on. Sorry, Monster Man, if you had to go leave out for that thing. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're actually going to go for a mechanized Maxis raid after this, because this is going to be our last raid of the day. We're going to make it an even 10. Actually, yeah, we could go for another one. We could go, depending on how fast this one is, we could go for a second one. Hopefully my raid target is not going to stop his stream before our raid finishes. And we're waiting for the last 30 seconds to tick by. I swear if this was all for nothing. I mean, depending on, like, this may or may... Return of the Tactical Leiron. Return of the Tactical Leiron. Love it. It is Return of the Tactical Leiron. The Leiron of tacticalness. We're gonna go for the Rhydon. We are gonna go for that Rhydon. AAA, you're picking up a Rhydon. Oh, no, we gotta go for Rhydon. Rhydon over Colossal. You did. No, you didn't. You did not miss any bots. My favorite of the legendary beasts. I'm not particularly fond of any of them. I'm not the. I don't know. Like they don't really do it for me. Like I'd say probably Entei, but like I'm not the biggest fan of them. They're not like my favorite things. They're not my favorites. I don't have anything against them. It's just they just don't do it for me. I'm gonna go for this, of course, because there's no reason to not go for it. No, you didn't. You just missed like our entire stream numbers just tanking completely. Cause like we had 8 people, then we just dropped down to like 2 for a long time. But, again, we got the Tactical Leiron, so it's time for some nonsense fun. Analytics. Really interesting. So we're actually getting... Huh. We're actually clicking on some impressions. Not bad. It's actually nice seeing we're getting some of that. Dynamax images. Okay, people are actually searching for us too, which is good. Which is good. Look, I've actually got a lot of watch time from impressions. That's amazing. Again, it's like, thank you guys for showing up and for assisting with this. It always matters so much. My favorite legendary Pokemon overall? That's a bit of a tough question. Because, like, it's not really. It's Dialga. It's Dialga by a frickin' mile, now that I think about it. It's Dialga by a mile. Dialga is just the best. Dialga is just so great. I love it. Ah, Steel Dragon, so good. The shame. The only thing other than it is Duraludon. I mean, I still love Duraludon. Duraludon's awesome. I'm not catching on Pheasant. Yeah, my favorite is definitely Dialga, which is funny because, like, Generation 5 is my favorite, but yet Zekrom and Reshiram are not my favorite legendaries. Right on. Well, we actually got back before the turn pretty much finished. No, I'm not going to catch it. Don't worry, you're off the hook now. But yeah, Dialga is just awesome. Freaking love it. Yeah, make sure your your Switch is ready. Why did they not take the Rhydon? Oh, at least that's the AI took it. Yeah. I think the way Kyron's mechanics will work. Fuse Reshiram, Zekrom. Yeah, I don't... Is this thing on right? Yeah, the thing is on right. I don't think, like, the fourth form Kyurem is ever going to be a thing. Mainly for the reason of, if they were going to do it, they probably would have done it already. And it's a neat idea, but the thing is, it's kind of one of those, like, fake-amount speculation things, where personally, the way I thought about it was, like, well, the only reason why the half covers one, and the half cover, well, one half is, like, actual transformed, and the other half is, like, ice construct to imitate the other one, is, well, what if the thing's just asymmetric? Like, one half, we actually have the idea of what the whole thing looks like to begin with, it's just, the ice is trying to bilaterally symmetric it. That's just the way I thought about it, because, like, it would have 4 wings if it was actually, like, you know, fused to, like, the original form, because the original form is really just what Kyurem was before. Hey, Happy Ambi, how you doing? Jared, could you please get Happy Ambi's channel link, please? Because we like linking our friends when they show up, and thank you for the support, my friend. We are going to be doing one more raid. We're going to do one more battle, and if you would like to join, you definitely can. not gonna catch. We don't need this thing, but unfortunately, the person's probably gonna get rid of the Rhydon. Oh, good, they're not getting rid of the Rhydon. Very helpful. Yeah, happy is indeed here. Happiness has increased tenfold. Stream happiness times 10. So, how's everything going, Happy? How you doing today? Happy, I presume. But now, Ho-Oh, we hopefully can get our 10th victory over Ho-Oh. This gold turkey is gonna get cooked. And I actually have the Dynamax. Excellent. Excellent. Very, very good. And also, wow, thank you for the 7 likes, everyone. Thank you for the 7 likes. But now it is time for the tactical Leiron to engage, and of course we lost Rhydon. Of course we lost Rhydon. You know, because we can't have good things in this world. Max Rockfall. Oh, that's damage right there. That's beautiful damage. If the Rhydon had survived, we would have destroyed this thing. And of course it burns. Of course it burns the Kingler. Of course it burns the Kingler. However, Ho-Oh gets KO'd. Destroy the bird! I have no idea what you mean by there, Mini. I mean, I love other geologists. I love another geologist has joined the chat because geology is good. Let's catch our Ho-Oh. Change this over to 10. And let us continue on. See if we can actually get it. Unfortunately, the 10th one is not the gold. But last one of the day is going to be starting up right now. Jared, get your butt in. Yes, please, let us go. Ho-Oh, there goes Tokyo. 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. I need to set this thing to dark mode. I need to set this thing to switch dark mode. Because it just doesn't look good when it's bright. Dark mode always needs to be applied to everything. Dark mode is just that good. Yeah, I pretty much set everything to dark mode if I know how to do it. I don't for some things. I like how Max Rawfall is taking a piece of and just, yep, that's why I love it. He was literally just like, okay, giant rock comes out of nowhere. Giant rock just freaking collapses on your face. I mean, I love the max moves. Like, they look so great spectacle-wise, but actually, like, they're really not that strong comparatively to how, like, you would expect them to be from the spectacle. My Switch having some trouble reading the game card at the moment. I mean, again, we can just leave out. We can just, like, pop out if you need. Like, how close are you to actually being able to boot the game up? Hey, Gregory, how you doing? Glad to see you here. We're actually doing pretty well. How are you doing, indeed? Hope everything is doing well. And actually, I have back up to 7 people. Nice. Yeah, actually, we'll step out and give you like the time to join up, Jared. Because if we're gonna do the last one of the day, we've won every single one of our Dynamax adventures so far. I don't want to go and like have a loss for the last one. I want to have like a solid team for this one. So like, let me know when you guys are ready. So let me know when you are ready, my friend. Freaking giant thunderbolt 5 damage. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so who wants to join in for this last one? I mean, I know that Monster Man is going to be joining in. I know that Jared, if he can, is going to be joining in. But anyone else, do they want to join in? And again, thank you for all the new people we got today. It means so much. Apparently, restarting my Switch fixed it. I got the Wacom open. Good. All right. Let's rock and roll. I feel like that might be my new outro. Hey, okay, Gregory, that's gonna work great. I feel like that's probably gonna be like my new like outro thing is like let's rock and rolla, or it's time to rock and rolla, or something like that for it because I love the Gigalith line so much. Alright, link code is up. That's time to go. Oh, hey, OG Silver, you are new here, I presume, correctly? Because I don't think I recognized your name before. Ah, don't know Switch. Okay, that makes sense. So, are you new here, OG Silver? And I'm glad to see you here. Glad to have you. So how did you find us? And again, thank you for joining in. It means a lot when people, come in. It means a lot when people, like, discover us. Because you're the third one today to do that, so I feel like my new time to do things is, like, middle of the day, like, 2 to 3 start time and, like, 4 to 5 end time. Because, like, we seem to be getting a lot more people at this time than we do, like, late at night. So this actually probably is my best time to actually do things. Yep. Exactly. I went to Pokemon Sword and Shield topic page and... Oh, nice! Huh. I guess we're around getting to the point where like, things actually search us up and find us, which is good. We're actually getting like a decent number of impressions and like exposure. It's not. It doesn't show up in your Ycoms, Jared. You have to go over to the lady, talk to her, and then put in the code. It doesn't show up in Ycoms. It doesn't show up in Ycoms. It has never shown up in Ycoms. Do you really need us to back out again, Jared? I will back out and like let you join in, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't show up in Ycoms. You have to talk to the lady. Yes, you may be. You don't need to have Ho-Oh's location saved. You just need to have the code. Yeah, you just need to go talk to her, say anything is fine, then punch in the link code. Yeah, 9 viewers. We are back up to our previous. So I will... Yeah, we'll quit out of this, and then I'll start the thing up again, just so you know what to do. What did I drop? Oh, there. That's what I dropped. Alright. How does... You mean the raids? Okay, so basically how it works is we have to talk to this lady. Everyone who is going to be joining has to connect to the internet and then click on the anything is fine option. I click on the Ho-Oh option, and I have to go in first. Then, after everyone clicks on anything goes, they all type in and press the plus button, type in the link code of 192837746, and then click invite others. Then it will allow you guys to join in for my battles. And that's how this works. It's a very roundabout way of doing things, but it makes sense to a degree. It makes sense to a degree. Doesn't mean it's nonsensical, but it does in some small way make some sense. Yeah, everyone's in. Alright, let's start exploring. Also, I love how it's like everyone has a score bunny for their icon, like, or that is like no one has the freaking superior Pokemon that is the, why am I forgetting his name? Grookey. Gee, I couldn't think of it for a second. Ooh, someone should go for the Basculin. Someone should really go for the Basculin because it has adaptability. Good. I actually like a Basculision. I actually do like Basculin. It's a really nice Pokemon. I mean, it's a neat idea for a thing. Okay, so our options are Rotom, LGM, Glalie, Jinx, Malamar. Alright, we are going on the left path. Because the left path has an Aurorus. They closed down the Pokemon White 2 GTS Raid and download stuff recently. Oh, they closed it. Wow, White 2 was going on that long? I mean, the Dream World stuff was gone a long time ago. Dream World was gone years ago. Yeah, exactly, Jared. We are same mental wavelength. Well, Ironhead. Ironhead. I am going to be going for the... actually, no, I probably shouldn't go for the Dynamax against, thing. Basculin, Jared, you should definitely go... Actually, no. Whoever gets a... No, actually, no. The person who has Basculin, Jared, you should Dynamax against against Ho-Oh, because when you have adaptability, effectively, you're hitting a quad weakness on that because it's ×4 damage from super effective and then doubled from adaptability, while like Poliwrath can use potentially be coaching it to boost it. At the same time, because Ho has a weaker physical defense than a special defense, and also the move that Uh, yeah, we'll just go with the Jared Dynamaxes. We'll just go just simple as that. Jared Dynamaxes. That's end of story. Just Jared Dynamaxes. It's short. Now, we should just go for the Jinx because we can get items. It's gonna be a joke to beat down because we have what? You have a Basculin which has things. We have a bunch of physical things that will destroy it. The only problem is that Gregory's probably going to lose his power. But I mean, it would have been 2 Psychic types anyway. It would have been 2 Psychic types regardless. I want... Ooh, Psychic Seeds. Those would not be helpful to me. Sash... Oh, I'll go with Citrus Berry. I'll go with the Citrus Berry. Oh, got a health attack because it has a Citrus Berry. Nice! Palette is back to good health. Lickitung may want to swap out for the Aurorus. I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz, because, like, I have Rockhead. And also Flare Blitz is brutally powerful. I have no reason to not go for it. Basculin just hiding underwater. Boop. It's coaching time. I love coaching. It's such a neat move idea. And again, another Flare Blitz for even more brutal power. Thankfully that Citrus Berry saved it. Simple ability is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Simple is utterly destructive. It is a fantastic move. I'm not even fantastic ability. Oh no, please everyone stop using water moves on this thing. And it doesn't matter because it's dead. It doesn't matter because it's dead. Yeah, I just found out it's like, oh, come on, dry skin. Yep, dry skin. Let's go for the Aurorus. And now, Ironhead. It's headbanging time. Oh, right, you have Draining Punch, I'm pretty sure, on the Poliwrath, so you can get some health back. I said we Dynamax the Basculin against the thing. And fully restored with that Drain Punch. The only thing I might like. And I catch the Auroras. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm gonna catch it for getting shiny odds. And now, again, thank you guys for so many of the viewers. It means so freaking much. Like, so many viewers, it really, really helps with the algorithm and everything. I mean, I love how just Poliwrath is back to full. And now, let's take on the big bird. Let's bring this birdie down. Hello, ho-oh. Have you met my good friend, Rox? Well, I guess actually, I guess I could Dynamax because Max Phantasm will drop its defense, and I'm pretty sure you have Liquidation or something like that for a physical water type move. So that actually helps out. That actually does help out pretty well because we'll also get a bit ahead on damage. Giant Bonehead. Say hello. Say hello to my twirly stick. Yeah, that's how much damage that thing will do. Now just imagine how much that thing would do as a Dynamax with boost. Thank you, Mini Geologist, for that. But yeah, look at all the damage that we're doing with these moves. Now, Max Phantasm. Now this thing is going to be deleted next turn. And now, it has dropped defense. It's time for the deletion of the bird. Bird, time to get deleted. And Aurora survives with a sliver. Yeah. Yeah, that's mean. That's ridiculously brutal. I have absolutely no idea what that means, Gregory. I don't speak Japanese. Oh, Minimark. How you doing, my friend? Jared, could you please get Minimark's link, please? Minimark is a good friend of mine. How are you doing, Minimark? You've actually caught us right at the tail end of everything, because we're actually about to go on a raid right now. And with that, 11 hunt down. Let's see, do we get the sparkles? Do we get the sparkles? Do we get the sparkles? Are we gonna get the sparkles? I have no clue. No shiny Aurora. Actually, is that shiny? No, it's not. And let's go. Oh, and is it shiny? It is not shiny, unfortunately. But now that that is all done, thank you very much for everyone. But if you would please bear with me for another few moments, we have a raid to go on and show some love to some friends. So of course, our mechanized Maxis raid tag. Nice! Nice work getting a shiny. So, of course, we're going with our mechanized Maxis raids. Aw, thank you. So, we're going to be going with, and also congratulations with the shiny Mr. Mime. We're going to go for a mechanized Maxis raid over to Gage, who is himself doing a shiny hunt. Hope to see you guys over there. School's important, Mini Mark. See you guys over there. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for showing up. That's why I love you, Mac.